That was so weird. Okay, anyway, before I start, please note that there is a fan going in my room. The blinds are knocking together because the windows are open, and the door will open and close by itself because my room is like a sauna. I live in the attic of my little bungalow house, and so I need the breeze. Anyway, moving on. I just want to start by apologising for not doing anything for this channel in a long time. I think the last thing I did was at Christmas. I have performed once in April. I performed at my old school at a concert, and I sang Ellie Goulding's Love Me Like You Do. I don't have a good video of it, but if I find one I will definitely put it up because it was one of my favourites to do. It's one of my favourite songs and I loved it. But anyway, bit of a catch up. I just passed my first year of journalism at City University and I'm so happy about it. I love the course, I'm enjoying myself so much. I've met so many amazing people and they're just great. I've also started a fashion blog called 17 James. I will put the link down here if you want to check it out. And if you have a blog, please feel free to put it down in the comments and I will definitely have a look at it. You know, I'm so interested to see what people are doing. Anyway, the point of this video is that I am announcing that I am releasing my first original song tomorrow. Yay! I don't think I've ever been so excited in my life. I'm such a mix of emotions. I'm excited, I'm happy, I'm scared, I'm petrified, I'm nervous, nauseous a little bit, worried, but I don't care. I set myself a target. I said that I'm going to release a song this week and I'm going to do it, and I'm doing it tomorrow and I'm so excited, and I will tell you a bit about that, but I want to tell you first the reason why I'm releasing original music. If you know me personally or if you know me through Facebook or anything like that, you would know that I auditioned for X Factor at Wembley Arena about just over a month ago. It was a great experience. I've learnt a lot from it. I didn't get through, which was sad. I'm not going to lie, it was sad at first. It was just a long day from 7:30 in the morning to 10 at night. Just auditioning in front of one judge in a crowded Wembley Arena in this little kind of black open cubicle where you can hear everybody else while you're singing. While everybody else is auditioning, you can hear them while you're auditioning. It was just not the best situation. It's not something that you see on TV, so it's interesting to see what people think when I tell you a little bit about it. It was just a long day, standing for 5.5 hours, then sitting for another 2.5 hours, then going into this little cubicle auditioning to one single judge who, the one that I had, she was a lady and she just looked bored out of her mind. She just looked so fed up with her job, like she didn't even want to be there. She'd probably been listening to people for hours, but it was just, she just really didn't seem in the mood to listen to me. But I did what I always do. I put a big smile on my face, I bucked up and I went, I'm going to do this, I'm going to knock it out of the park. Love it. I sang What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. It's one of my favourites. I've sang it before. I felt really confident about it. I thought I did really good, and I sang it to my dad in the car on the way home because he wanted to see how it sounded, and he kind of just said, how did you not get through? So I sang to the judge, and you basically, all they say is just yes or no. They never give you any comments to say how you can improve or, oh, you're good, maybe work a little bit on this, come back next year. So I sang, and then she literally looked me in the face and said, it's a no for today. And it was the most awkward situation ever, and my heart just went like splat, flat. I just dropped. I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know whether I could ask, what was wrong. And I didn't, and I just walked out of there, and I could see my dad, his smiling little face, and I'd made a friend, another girl who was sitting in front of me, and her dad and my dad decided to become friends, and we became friends. And she was lovely, and she auditioned, she was nervous, so we went together, So when I came out, I saw my dad just smiling at me like, you did it, didn't you? You got through. And I went, and I kind of sunk. The other girl, Claire, lovely Claire, her dad kind of just sunk as well, and he was like, oh, why? And so then we waited for her, she didn't get through, and then we were kind of like, well, that was a waste of a day. But it wasn't. I mean, it was such a good experience, and then we both said next year. So Claire, if you see this, you and I next year if you want to. But sadly, obviously, my mum and my brother weren't there, and so I had to call my mum and had to tell her, and obviously I got a bit upset, and my mum and dad were like, don't be, like, this isn't, you know, you don't have one shot, you have loads, you're young. And it kind of clicked in me that, yeah, I do have more than one shot. And then they suggested that why do X Factor when you can be your own artist, when you can become your own artist? And I said, and it kind of clicked in me, and I went, what do you mean? Like, what? And they were like, release your own stuff. You've got a YouTube channel, do it. And I'm so happy that I have a support system like my mum and dad and my brother, who always are proud of me in whatever I do. They have so much faith and belief in me that I become more confident. I'm not a confident person, and for them to be so confident in me, really, you know, it just gives me, you know, it just makes me so happy that I have people like that in my life. And it's the same for, you know, especially my three best friends, Tasha, Mel and Beth. Like, they knew about the audition, and then they went, this isn't, you know, this isn't it for you, you know. And I'm so glad I have a support system like that for me, because I don't have that kind of confidence. But I'm working on that. I've been knocked down before, and so when you hear things like your parents being like, you know, release your own original music. If you want to get in a recording studio, we'll find one, we'll put you in there, we'll do it, we'll find someone, we'll, you know, sound engineer, producer, anything. And it was so nice, but I decided that I want to do this journey. I want to start it on my own and see what the result is, see what you guys think. And so tomorrow is the release of my first original song, and I'm very excited. It's very raw, it's just my voice and my guitar, and I'm really excited, really, really, really happy with it. It's very simple, but it's very honest, and now I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. This song is called Addicted. It's got a very, you know, I'm still trying to understand it myself, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. I have got the definition here, if you can read my handwriting, or I can just read it to you. So the definition is of addicted is to be physically and mentally dependent on a particular substance, or the informal version is enthusiastically devoted to a particular thing or activity. And I've got a few synonyms on here that I wanted to, like, kind of, because I'm such an English whiz. It's kind of like dependent on, habit, devoted, dedicated, in love with, infatuated with, obsessed with, hooked on something. So I know it sounds a bit odd, but basically the song came about, hold on. Oh, it's still going. Yeah. Okay, the song came about, I was watching TV, I was at home, I was on Tumblr, I was, you know, just chilling, and I had my book open, and the word addicted came up, or I heard it, and I just went, oh, that sounds like a good thing to kind of write about. And so I just wrote it down, and then I kind of looked at things to do with addiction, and then I kind of took my own little views of it and brought it together. I really drew on personal experiences between, you know, like friends, like people, things, you know. Obviously I did read up on, like, people's addiction stories, which was weird because I got a lot of inspiration from that. I took, like, words and phrases that kind of kept popping up, like, that would kind of make the song a bit universal, so that you could either link it to a I wrote the I wrote the chorus, the hook and the bridge very quickly because that kind of just drained out of me. And it was so interesting to kind of see how that worked, and I don't know how it just kind of poured out of me. And that was really cool to see like how my writing ability would work. But then I kind of just got writer's block and I didn't know what the verses would be, and I just got stuck and I didn't know what to do. I kept picking up my pen, putting it down, kind of walking away from it, coming back, because I had everything I wanted. I didn't want to write things word for word. So instead I took my guitar and I put the music to it. I got the chords for the verses and the chorus, I got the chords for the hook, I got a beat that I wanted to and the rhythm to go with it, and then that kind of helped. And then I think it was the other day that I just probably a few weeks ago actually, that I got the verses together and I kind of put it along with the beat, and the verses came out, and then I added to them as time went on because there was things that didn't just fit. And now, well, I think it's done. I think it's done because if I put too much work into it, I'm going to lose the simplicity of it. I want it to be simple so that it's connectable, but it's also kind of a little bit deep. It's very, I don't know how to put it, it's kind of edgy. Like, I don't even understand it myself half the time. And, but I love it. I really do. And so I've been recording it. When it comes to me, I have to be kind of a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to recording. So I did record the guitar first and then the vocals. And the guitar was quite hard to get because obviously I don't have professional equipment. I have a mic that I use and it's really good, like hands down. It was a Christmas present, I love it. It's not professional, I do it through my laptop on GarageBand and that mic, that's it, and my guitar. And just, it's all rare. I don't touch any of the balance or any of that. I don't know how to use any of that. So it's very simple and it's very raw and it's just me and a guitar, and I'm so happy with it. I really just want to put it out there and kind of see whether people like it or not. I am worried about that. I am worried about whether people like it or not, but I want to do it because I need to open myself up to that possibility and see whether I can actually be a singer and do what I love. And if this is the ticket to it, then yeah, definitely gonna do it. Yeah, that's it. It's called Addicted. It's obviously very interesting, I think. It's very different. I usually sing very bubblegum poppy songs. I do love my bubblegum pop, not gonna lie. I'll probably write a bubblegum pop song at some point and put it out there. But this one's very honest. Not just to me, I think I drew on other people's experiences with certain things as well. I'm not gonna name names. But I'm so excited. I'm happy, over the moon, and I can't wait to see what everybody thinks about it. So yeah, it will be up tomorrow, and I hope you like it. So stay tuned to my Facebook page. The links are always down here. I'll put it on my Facebook page. I will add my Snapchat down here and probably Snapchat the link on there. I've got my Instagram. I'm just going to put it out everywhere and then you'll see it. Or you could just keep this little tab open in your Safari or internet browser or whatever, Google Chrome, you know, just keep it open. But I just want to thank everybody who's been so supportive of me over the years, regardless of what I do and what I don't do. I absolutely love that people have faith and belief in me as an artist, so thank you so much. I'm so happy and I'm So excited for you to hear this, and I hope you all like it. So stay tuned for Addicted tomorrow at some point, probably in the afternoon, UK time. So stay tuned. Love you lots.